Hello, folks. This is MANDOPHONIX presents WatchAlongs and Reviews. Today, I will be reviewing something that has to do with these colors I'm rocking that do not run. um, it's about today's watch along will be about truth, justice, and the American way. We're watching My Adventures with Superman on Max. I will be watching this maybe 2 episodes. We'll see how it goes, um, and reviewing and watching along. So I'll give you a cue if you want to watch along with me. Um, but at any rate, I will be watching my version on my Max app on my uh, Apple iPad Pro 11-inch 10th generation, if I'm not mistaken. I hope the microphone's picking up well, and let's get going. Let's see. So I have my app already open. Let's see. Watch season 1, S1. Let's see.
Exit playback button.
Playback starting.
Don't miss the first 3 wild episodes.
Okay. I'm excited. I grew up a big fan of Superboy and Crypto, so I like the kind of different versions of the same old timeless story. I think we're opening to Kansas here. Let's turn my voiceover off. But you know what? Let's actually give it a pause. For those of you who don't know, I am visually impaired, so I might actually see if this thing has the use of what is the term? Video. We'll look it up. It's audio, video, or what do you call it? Audio description? Audio, video description. There you go.
Video.
Let's see what it has.
Head padding. Don't miss the first head padding. Don't miss stream now. But close button. Close button.
Close that.
Close.
Let's
Close.
see.
Video.
Open the dangers.
Audio subtitle.
Audio subtitles. Here we go. And for those who are also visually impaired out there and like to enjoy these type of videos, this is an option for you. You could usually find it with most media, but not all the time. It's as though you're turning on closed captions or secondary audio.
Subtitles. Subtitles off button. Subtitles English CC button. Subtitles Portuguese Brazil. Subtitles Spanish button and audio. Audio English button selected 1 of 4.
Audio English.
Audio English. Audio description button.
Audio description. So we're gonna mess with this. So we have audio description version of this television show, My Adventures with Superman. So we will turn that on.
Audio Portuguese Brazil button. Audio English. Audio description button selected 2.
There we go. Okay.
Audio subtitles. Audio subtitle selection closed.
Subtitle collection closed. Okay. All right. Now we're ready to enjoy this. Let's see here. I think. Let's see. To maximize this, let's turn off the. Let's see. There we go. We'll do that. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's see here. Get centered up here. That's good. Let's see. I think that might do it.
Exit playback. Exit playback.
And we go play.
Exit playback. Exit playback.
His brown knits. He launches himself up with all his strength.
Oop, let's give it one more pause and we'll take it to the beginning. How about that? How about that, folks? How's that for a novel idea? Okay. Oops. I dropped my pillow. Okay.
Exit 22 minutes. Skip ahead. Pause. Button. Skip back 10 seconds. Button. Skip back 10. Skip back 10. Skip back 10. Skip back 10.
All right. Here we are. Beginning of the episode, and let's peep her out. Let's see if we got everything set to jet.
Kite flaps high in the tree out front. A dark-haired bespectacled boy leaps toward it in vain.
Oop, there you go.
His brown knits.
All right, folks.
With all his strength, only to barely lift off the ground. He spots a sedan.
I'm really excited about this because, I'll say this much about it, is that the recent announcements by James Gunn and I recently did a I recently had listened to a audio version of Kingdom Come, which is one of my favorite comic books. This is great. I'm really excited to see a new iteration of Superman. I've been very Superman-centric lately. I recently got a little more into Jonathan Kent Superman. For those who are following the comic books, Jonathan Kent Superman has been doing a pretty excellent job interacting with the Injustice universe, this, that, and the other. Okay, let's see how Clark reacts to his newfound super strength or super resilience.
Smiling slightly, he zooms forward and grabs the kite with a leap.
Shazam. Well, wrong superhero. I don't know why I'm referencing Shazam.
He executes 2 joyous turns in the air, then shoots upward.
That's what I'm hollering, boy. That's what I'm hollering, boy. Hell yeah.
Making an upward turn above farmland, he rises ever higher into the sky.
Yeah.
Some clouds hide him briefly from view.
Yee!
Gentle turning stock, with his eyes closed contentedly. As the sun bathes him in its light, he takes in his home far below.
And is he Superman or is he Superfly, man?
Now marks his face.
All right, let's see.
Cut to black. A title appears over black.
Nice.
DC, My Adventures with Superman.
Yup.
Now an alarm goes off beside a sleeping dark-haired young man.
And I was like, yup.
Clark. His friend grimaces on an upper bunk.
It's today.
Clark puts on his glasses, then smashes the alarm clock inadvertently. Elsewhere, a young woman wakes up.
It's today.
She pummels her alarm clock unsuccessfully. In a bathroom, Clark eyes his reflection.
Hello, sir. Hi, Mr. White.
I gotta say, this so far I like the delivery system of this. It's kind of, I threw out the Crypto and or the Adventures of Superboy and his dog Crypto, and I feel like this has the charm of that a little bit so far.
No, don't touch your boss.
I'm Clark Kent, and this is a dream come true. Shoes.
He rips his shoe.
This is the story that'll make you a real reporter. You can do this.
I can do this.
On an elevated highway.
Still hide my powers and be a normal man having a normal day starting
Oh.
now.
Yes, and this episode I believe is entitled The Adventures of Normal Man.
Question stuck in a tree. He glances around, then blurs past the little girl putting up more posters, leaving the cat in her arms.
Okay, I had to save the cat.
Yeah.
I'm a normal man having a normal day.
Normal man.
As he enters a store, he breaks off a door handle. The young woman approaches.
Cabron.
He gawks.
Thanks. Get in there, big guy.
With his cheeks now red, a smile curls his lips. He joins her at the counter.
Hey.
Big old country boy.
Hello.
Hey.
My name is...
Hello. Those repairs you did on the back door are wonderful.
The old storekeeper hugs him.
And I have the 3 dozen donuts you wanted to
Man, the conclusion of the Jonathan Kent series of Superman really got me today, by the way. I had to get this video done because I've been wanting to do this. I think this season may be about halfway through, so I might, like I said, do a bulk of these videos real quick. Depending on how well this one goes, I may just continue and do the rest ASAP to catch up. But I wonder if this series is going to go like 6, 8, or 10 episodes, because I wouldn't think it'd go over 10 for the first season. But yeah.
Why do you think that keeps happening? So hey, our first day at the Daily Planet. Nervous? I am pumped.
Oh. Jimmy O, Jimmy O, boy.
There it is.
Heck yeah.
What? Psychic stalkers from Germany?
As Jimmy jogs across the street taking photos.
Man, this show's gonna do Jimmy dirty by the time this show's done, man. I know it, because Jimmy gets screwed over in a lot of iterations of this thing. I wonder how long it's gonna take them before they turn him to like a big, goofy-looking turtle.
I'm just gonna cut him off and say,
Stolen military robots are being hidden here in Metropolis, and I've got the
In a
scoop.
bearded man's office.
Mount Simonson Base is the inventory warehouse for experimental military projects, and a day ago they got robbed. The only road out is through Metropolis, which means thieves with dangerous war machines are are loose in our city.
She shows footage.
Man, I'm so juiced. Rocking colors too, man.
Story wide open?
Oh, Lois, you're an intern. The only reason I called you in today was to meet them.
Hi. You?
You.
Go
These
then.
are the new interns.
Rock this like a dirt bag, like a dirt bag in a jacuzzi.
They came from an army base.
There's only so many places to hide them.
I've already got a lead.
Here we are.
So we follow up.
Rockman,
Meet my source.
mer people,
Find the robots.
Get the story.
Oh, don't get Clark around mermaids, man. He's a problem. I don't know if y'all know that one. One of those may have been an alternate universe, but I'm pretty sure it's a retelling or reimagining of his origin story, similar to this. And when he gets in the mix with mermaids, man, they love them some Superman. Let's just say it's as bad as Futurama almost. Hail Atlanta!
Wild ideas. Do what I tell you to do. Lane, this is your last chance.
He shuts Lois.
I've had it up to here with your shenanigans, Lois Lane.
If that'll help.
She ushers them down the hall.
Are you kidding? He kept me behind because he wants you to help me follow up on my stolen robot story.
Really? Oh, he seemed pretty upset.
Nah, that's just his face. You want to impress Mr. White? This is our chance. Let's go.
Lois walks ahead.
Go on now, boy.
Like her.
No, what? I mean, I admire Miss Lane.
Yeah, you do.
As professionals, Jimmy. Professionals.
Oh, come on, Kansas. Take a risk. What's the worst that could happen?
Now the garbage truck driver enters a nondescript warehouse, dotted with goons.
Man, you know that Lois Lane fine.
Shuts a box of something resembling armor.
Don't touch that.
What took you so long, Willis? The crew was restless.
Where you been,
It
Willis?
wasn't at the drop point. We have no buyer.
What the?
It gets better. Every buyer, fixer, or fence in Metropolis has just disappeared on us. We're stuck here.
Leslie, we can't just sit in a warehouse full of freaky stolen science weapons till the cops show up. We don't even know what half this stuff is. What are we gonna do?
I'm a little quiet because I'm trying to pick up on the plot of the episode here. A lot of exposition happening.
They pass the goons nearby.
What we need to do is keep moving. If we can find a way out of town, then
Get out of town, girl. You gotta get out of town. Get out of town, girl. You gotta get out of town.
And both arms crash to the ground. The goon lies frozen, his eyes wide.
which one of you messed with the robot?
Looks like Brad.
Listen up, people. We've hit a snag in the operation. Do what I say, and we can still get paid. Fail to do so, and you end up like Brad. Suit up and load the trucks. Time for Plan B.
At the store,
What are we?
We're
Ooh.
meeting my important and very serious journalistic source.
Flip Johnson, woman of business.
a girl hands over a colorful business card.
Yeah.
Flip is one of the planet's newspapers.
Oh yeah, I'll be doing some videos like this for Harley Quinn too. I'm pretty excited that season 4 has started, so I don't know if I'm gonna do like a retro, a retrospective type of thing, or just start from series 4 or season 4 rather. I don't know. I'm thinking British series, but let's hear what this. Let's see what this cute little angel's got to say.
I'm glad you asked. We need your help with the News Kid newspaper.
Sassy.
The News Kid
Oh.
newspaper is the latest.
Hey, the Legion of News Kids or whatever, the Newsies.
Gabby does the op-ed. Patty does the cartoons. But only because Mom says we have to be nice to her.
Patty hangs from a refrigerator.
I'm the editor. We want Patty to let us deliver
These
our
girls is
news.
loco. They're going
You
loco.
were asked
Oop,
And
destabilize the
maybe also
stabilization
help
there.
them
There you go.
One essay.
2, and there will be snacks.
Deal.
Okay, in the last 24 hours, a waterman burst at the bank. They got rats over at Bob Banner's diner. Mrs. Durgan's eloped with the superintendent. Gabby saw a bunch of
Alright,
trucks
trying
running
to
red light, and I saw a red pigeon.
get a little comfortable here. Ah,
Were they garbage trucks?
Yeah, why?
A flashback shows Leslie driving the garbage truck.
I had to transport stolen goods through the city.
I'd find a way to do it in plain sight.
They consult a map.
Okay, where did you guys see the trucks?
And where exactly?
oh, let's see.
did you
Maybe if I
disappear?
center this a little
Flip points to a
better.
waterfront. Later, Clark, Jimmy, and Lois crouch near the nondescript warehouse.
So I like that this is taking an interesting approach as far as like having like the trio like of these three like as because for a long time in most of the iterations of the origin it's
Incoming text from Mr. White.
Jimmy and
Wayne, where are you?
Soups
Answer your
are
phone.
fast friends,
Wayne,
or
get
you know
back now.
Jimmy and Clark, but you know Lois is more off like is more what do you call it
Lois makes her way toward a
not
broken
off-putting but you know she's a tough sell on Clark for a while and she's like more obsessed with Superman than Clark in this and that. Thinks he's a goof.
You can definitely.
And that's still kind of happening here, it looks like. But, oop.
They gaze into each other's eyes.
Are you okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm.
Guys, look!
Clark puts her down.
We don't have to go through the window or whisper. The door's unlocked. Oh, that's not good.
They enter the now deserted warehouse.
Oop,
Oh,
let's see.
the robot should be
Center
here.
that, there we go.
Look around. There has to be something.
They examine a few items in the cleared out space. Clark checks under a dust sheet. Then Jimmy finds a badge.
Oh, look! PM. PM could be initials like Paranormal Metasapiens.
Ah.
The super intelligent gorillas Francis behind him.
Maybe part of a uniform.
French one.
It's not gorillas,
I know what I'm talking about.
and it's not merpeople, and it's definitely.
Hello? Clark Kent here.
I know Lane is dodging me, so I'm gonna tell you what I texted her. All three of you need to get back to the planet right now, or don't bother coming back at all.
Lois extends the badge toward Clark.
Port of Metropolis. This is from a dock worker's jacket. They're moving the
Oops.
robots to the docks. Come on, we can catch them, and then we
Harry
can.
just called.
Lois stops in her tracks.
Lois.
There we go. I think that might
She
work.
turns to him.
I mean, technically, yes, but you wouldn't have helped me if I told the
You
truth.
didn't give us a chance.
Because this was too important. The people of Metropolis need to know what's happening in their city, and
This isn't about the city, Lois. It's about you. I trusted you, and you used me and Jimmy just so you could get your story.
Oop.
come on, Clark. We're a team.
We're not a team. We're just two dummies who listened to you because we didn't know any better. Now we do.
Lois hangs her head.
Fine. I don't need your help anyway.
She's a strong
Jimmy
woman.
away, leaving Clark alone.
Look, I know
That Lois Lane is a whole lot of woman. For those of you who've seen Lois Lane, let's say using a lot of tanner on her face, comic book fans know what that reference is. You know, that Lois Lane is definitely a whole lot of woman.
Helped me with Flip, or brought everyone donuts.
Lois stops.
I was being selfish.
Lois?
I got him fired from his dream job. All to chase a bunch of robots that might not even be in the city anymore. And...
Lois! Whoa.
They eye a dockyard crane.
Yep.
It shifts the container the robot arms erupted from.
We found robots.
Right.
Spotting them, Leslie fires a ray gun, but they get away.
Someone take care of this.
Crane activates a button on a container, the lid of which flies off. A hulking robot with oversized arms and a cyclopean eye emerges from it.
Cyclopean. Man, I used to get Cyclops a lot as like, oh, hey, you're blind out of one eye. You need to be Cyclops if we're gonna play superheroes.
Now, Flip cycles into the dockyard, just as Lois and Jimmy run
Or
past.
Daredevil. I got Daredevil too, and the blind stuff feels really weird.
Lumbers past after the man.
Well, not weird, I guess, but you know,
Flip cycles up to Clark on a
a little crueler than I guess you might expect.
I know. She did lie. Would I have helped her if she told me the truth? I don't think I would. And what does that say about me?
Not that! Lois and Jimmy found the robots. And the robots turn on them. What do we do? Should we call Barry? The president? Her mom?
Clark vanishes in a gust of wind.
Clark!
Amid stacks of shipping containers at the dock,
Huh.
Lois and Jimmy give the robot the slip.
I keep on wanting to say Shazam after everything cool that Superman does, but it's kind of insulting because the catchphrase to another superhero. They're like when he flew away, I wanted to go Shazam.
Jimmy runs toward them. As he pushes Jimmy aside, Clark gets flung into a pile of boxes. The robot chases after the other two and corners them at a dead end. Meanwhile, Clark comes to among the boxes. He zips off past a row of workwear jackets hanging nearby. Now the robot swings its arm at Lois and Jimmy. They cower, only for the punch to be stopped in
You know,
who now sports the workwear and
the challenge with writing a good and compelling Superman story is creating stakes. And because this is lighthearted, the stakes don't matter as much because clearly, you know, it's still going to have, you know, it's maybe more emotional stakes or something like that than, you know, physical danger. Let's see.
He goes to strike him with both hands, but he super speeds away. He spots the damaged crystal sparking on its chest as it powers up its hand laser, and he dodges several blasts. He catapults through the air, shielding his face with both arms. He flies into the path of a fiery beam. He knocks the robot onto its back. As he pulls at the crystal's mouth, his face contorts and electricity arcs around him. The robot reaches for the hero. He rips the crystal out, and the machine goes limp.
Yeah. Lois
and Jimmy stare wide-eyed at the spectacle. Badger does too, as he stands with Leslie near a moored ship.
Well, I didn't plan for this. Badger, I need you to...
He flees.
Fine. New plan.
Leslie activates several more of the futuristic containers.
Oh, geez.
4 Cyclopean killer robots emerge from.
I wonder how this show's going to do when it comes to storylines like Bizarro and stuff like that. I always look forward to new iterations of things when you're wondering, like, oh, how are they going to approach this or that, the other. Harley Quinn did a really good job of recreating characters that you may not have ever cared about or thought twice about, like Kite Man and such. Hell yeah. Kite Man, by the way.
Meanwhile, Clark tries dodging a barrage of oncoming laser blasts, only to be knocked to the ground. Lois races up a staircase leading to the containers. Clark raises his battered face, and as a bot takes a step toward him, he gets to his feet.
Go on now.
One of the robots powers up the laser on its palm.
Yeah.
Clark's eye widens.
Get it.
The other swollen shut.
Huh.
The laser goes out. Then the bot topples over. Lois stands with her palm pressed against the container's activation button, which now glows green. The remaining machines race toward her. Clark drops. Lois jabs a second button, and a bot goes down mid-stride. As she ducks a laser salvo, a beam cuts clean through a platform the containers rest on. The last 2.
Oh, that Lois Lane is a whole lot of woman. She's saving the day.
Lois races downstairs under fire and manages to deactivate another bot. As she runs toward the last button, the final killer machine destroys the container. Towering over her, it powers up its laser.
All right.
Clark forces himself to his feet and limps forward with his hand outstretched. No! His eyes flare teal. Then a stylized glowing S appears on his chest. In a crater in a cornfield, the same symbol comes to life on a diamond-shaped metal plate.
Word.
Zooms forward, flying inexorably toward the bot. Its gleaming eye reflects him swinging his fist. The blow lands on its chest crystal.
Cyclopean.
Sparks all around the vicinity as the machine goes flying.
Ciclopes. In Spanish, I always thought it was a fun term.
Lois takes a few steps toward him.
Hello?
He floats with his back to her.
Are you?
Frowning, he rockets straight up. He leaves her staring after him with the wind in her short black hair.
Clark!
As she races away, Clark emerges through the clouds and hangs bathed in golden sunshine.
A normal man having a normal day, huh?
Uh-huh.
The dockyard stretches beneath him.
Who am I?
Clark!
He smiles.
Clark!
Lois finds Clark's tie amid some rubble. Clark himself steps from behind a container, now back in his usual getup. She hugs him.
His mild-mannered getup, bruh. I guess the interesting thing about this is because I'm using audio description, I guess it will be unique to that experience, and you know, this commentary will have some value in that regard as well. You know.
Jimmy, please tell me you got that.
Every second of it, I have pictures of a man flying through the air. He's gotta be an alien. Everything I've ever believed in is real.
You got pictures of the fight?
This is the story of the century.
This is the battle of the century.
Taken down by a...
I think that was Capcom vs. SNK, but I can't remember. It might be Marvel vs. Capcom.
He's gonna say,
This is garbage.
Mr. White, this is gold.
What you brought me is a bunch of blurry pictures of robots falling. What on earth were you thinking? And you dragged my brand new interns into this?
It's the truth. Lois was right about the robots, and we all stand by the story we wrote.
Lois, you and your damn robots.
Sir.
Damn. Perry's got a goofy voice.
Tomorrow.
We're not fired? Does that mean you'll run our story, Chief?
I'll run your story on the day you get me a photo shoot with your very real flying man. Now,
Outside the office, Lois frowns.
Super fly. Super duper fly. You know he's super fly. He's super duper fly.
Superman, and then Mr. White will have to take us seriously.
That's your takeaway from all this?
Seriously, super effing serial.
No more secrets. When Clark.
That's the first Adult Swim thing I've watched. I might go back and check out Venture Brothers as well. So we got a few things we're going to start reviewing and watching along here.
Force him to tell us all his secrets, and then we'll publish them. This is the best day of my life.
Fade to black.
3. Warner Brothers
All right, yo. Well, that was that. That's episode 1. I think I'm going to check how that recording went, and perhaps we'll go right into the second episode. I hope you enjoyed this MANDOPHONIX presents watch-alongs and reviews. Yeah, join us again, and let me know, is audio description of interest? Should I forego it? I don't actually have issues watching stuff without audio description. I typically actually do it that way in preference, and then if there's something I find necessary, if there's something I find necessary to watch audio described, I'll rewatch it. However, I thought because I'm doing the watch along and review with you that, maybe the audio description gives it a unique twist and stuff. And also for those who didn't know that such a thing exists. But at any rate, feel free to comment and let me sign off and say, to truth, justice, and the American way. Up, and away.